In my opinion, let me tell y'all, I know Kid Austin gonna knock Shakur out when they do fight. I really believe that. But with that being said, I believe Shakur is one of the most talented fighters out here in boxing. My energy. And if one of y'all stop it with y'all little Shakur, fan club. Don't send no bullshit, just answer the question.
The matchup between Stevenson and Floyd Schofield Jr. promises to be a classic clash of styles and experience. Shakur Stevenson, celebrated for his technical brilliance and impenetrable defense, stands as the clear favorite. On the other side is Floyd Schofield Jr., a rising star with explosive talent and a father who doubles as his coach and hype man. The Floyd Schofield Sr., father and trainer of rising star Floyd Kid Austin, Schofield Jr. has boldly declared, "We're not going out there to lose. Y'all bugging. We've been against the odds. I'm telling Oscar De La Hoya to make the fight, and we're going against the odds." This declaration comes ahead of his son's highly anticipated bout against WBC lightweight champion Shakur Stevenson on February 22nd in Riyadh. Shakur Stevenson at 22 has already etched his name in boxing history with an undefeated record and multiple world titles across different weight classes. He is slowly becoming notorious for his technical brilliance and defensive prowess. Stevenson has been a dominant force in the lightweight division. His ability to neutralize aggressive opponents with his slick defense and counterpunching has made him a formidable champion. In contrast, Floyd Schofield Jr., known as Kid Austin, is a rising star with an unblemished no-defeats record. At just 22, he has showcased exceptional athleticism and a pressure-fighting style that has captivated fans. Under the guidance of his father, Schofield Sr., he has rapidly ascended the ranks, earning a reputation for his relentless work ethic and determination. Floyd Schofield Sr.'s recent statements have raised eyebrows in the boxing community. He emphasized, "We're used to this, fighting with our back against the wall because we got something to fight for. We're breaking generational curses. We're enjoying it. We're going out to bang. I hope you all tune in for the fight." This sentiment reflects the Schofields' resilience and their readiness to face challenges head-on. However, Schofield Sr.'s confidence has not been without controversy. He questioned Stevenson's previous opponents, stating, "Everybody is bragging on Shakur, but who has Shakur fought that was A-level that made him elite?" Such remarks have sparked debates among fans and analysts everywhere in the boxing world, with some viewing them as a strategic attempt to unsettle Stevenson, while others perceive them as overconfidence. For Shakur Stevenson, this fight represents an opportunity to solidify his legacy and continue his path toward pound-for-pound greatness. A victory over an undefeated prospect like Schofield Jr. would further cement his status as one of boxing's elite. For Floyd Schofield Jr., this bout is a chance to announce himself on the global stage. Defeating a seasoned champion like Stevenson would not only validate his skills, but also elevate his career to new heights. Floyd Schofield Sr. views this fight as a culmination of his training philosophy and his son's potential. His bold statements reflect a deep belief in Schofield Jr.'s abilities and a desire to challenge the status quo.
Already showed what he could do. Now, Shakur is texting and messaging, and Shakur is not Renee. Shakur don't got a chin like that. Shakur don't got power. So yes, we want to fight Shakur. He's not Renee, and we will stop.
As the fight date approaches, the boxing world watches closely. The Schofield family's confidence and Stevenson's composure set the stage for a thrilling showdown. Will Schofield Jr. live up to his father's guarantee, or will Shakur Stevenson prove why he remains the champion? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. This matchup has divided boxing fans worldwide from every corner of the world.
You're moving into a whole new place. You're in transition. I know it's scary. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it feels weird. I know you don't know what's coming next. I know you feel like you're losing a lot, but remember, you're gaining so much more in this.
This confidence from Schofield Sr. stems from his deep belief in his son's abilities and the rigorous preparation they've undertaken. Floyd "Kid" Austin Schofield Jr. has racked up an impressive 18-0 record with 12 knockouts, showcasing his prowess in the ring. His work ethic is unparalleled. He trains relentlessly, focusing on refining his technique and conditioning. Schofield Jr.'s unique skill set includes exceptional hand speed, a versatile offensive arsenal, and a defensive style that allows him to evade punches effectively. These attributes have earned him recognition as a rising star in the lightweight division.
Schofield! On front foot. He can take it to them. Can't get beast. All night. Before you know it, Schofield is showing of himself. Advice. Overhand right in the pass. Or I think it's this week.
Some are even questioning the wisdom being the Schofields calling out the champ Shakur at such a young age of 22, and that too with little experience compared to the champ. Boxing analyst Stephen Edwards had the following response. Kid Austin is 22. Tommy Hearns fought Ray Leonard at 21. Correction, Thomas Hitman Hearn fought Sugar Ray Leonard for the first time at 22 years, 10 months on September 16th, 1981. I don't get into that. Manny Pacquiao was a champion at 19 and Floyd Mayweather at 21. Mike Tyson was a champion at 20, Muhammad Ali at 22, Salvador Sanchez at 20. I could go down the list, said Edwards, Oscar De La Hoya, and Felix Trinidad. I think he was a champion at 20, even Canelo and Inoue. They are two of the better guys in this era. They won championships at 20 and 21 years old. Schofield Sr.'s bold statements can be interpreted as a strategic move to unsettle Shakur Stevenson. By publicly questioning Stevenson's previous opponents and asserting his son's superiority, Schofield Sr. aims to plant seeds of doubt in Stevenson's mind. This tactic is not new in boxing. History is replete with instances where fighters engage in psychological warfare to gain a mental edge. For example, Muhammad Ali's pre-fight banter often rattled his opponents, leading them to make mistakes under pressure.
Listen, David, when I meet this man, if you think the world was surprised when Nixon resigned, wait till I whip Foreman's behind.
Trash talk has been a staple in boxing for decades, serving as a psychological tool to gain an advantage. Fighters like Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson utilized verbal sparring to intimidate and destabilize their opponents. The effectiveness of this strategy lies in its ability to disrupt an opponent's focus and provoke emotional reactions. In Schofield Sr.'s case, his bold declarations could be an attempt to provoke Stevenson into underestimating his son, potentially leading to strategic errors during the fight. Some analysts view his confidence as a reflection of his deep belief in his son's abilities and a strategic move to gain a psychological advantage. However, others perceive it as overconfidence, questioning whether Schofield Jr. is prepared for the caliber of opponent that Stevenson represents. Fans are also divided. Some applaud Schofield Sr.'s unwavering support and view his statements as a testament to his commitment to his son's success. Others express skepticism, suggesting that such bold claims could backfire if the fight doesn't go as planned. Some would argue that Schofield Sr. is setting his son up for a fall with these guarantees because he is still young after all. However, his immaculate record so far seems to belie all doubt. But take nothing away from the champ Shakur. He knows exactly what he's doing and is scheming his plans to counter all the attacks from the Schofields. I've been wiser to know to focus on the moment. It's good for them to have the plans and say it to the public, but I'm more so focused on this kid, Floyd Schofield Jr. first. Just because I know if I don't get past him first, I can go to the next. I think you're gonna see a better version of the best version you've seen of me, said Stevenson about how he's going to look against Schofield. I'm not 100%, but I'm at 90%, 95%, and as I keep working it, it'll get to 100. Whatever you believe, Schofield Sr.'s bold guarantee adds a layer of intrigue to the upcoming bout between Floyd "Kid" Austin Schofield Jr. and Shakur Stevenson. Whether this confidence translates into a strategic advantage or becomes a source of pressure remains to be seen.
That's right, beat him like he stole something.
This bold guarantee is perhaps the heaviest in weight because this time the stakes couldn't be higher as Shakur Stevenson prepares to defend his legacy against Floyd "Kid" Austin Schofield Jr. in their much-anticipated clash. Scheduled for February 22nd, 2025 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, this showdown represents a crossroads for both fighters. With their undefeated records on the line, the outcome will define their careers and reshape the lightweight division. For Shakur Stevenson, this is more than just another title defense. As the WBC lightweight champion, Stevenson has consistently proven himself as one of boxing's most technically gifted fighters. His razor-sharp defense, precision, and ability to dictate pace have earned him accolades as one of the pound-for-pound best. However, this fight brings an added layer of pressure. "I don't just want to win, I want to dominate," Stevenson said in a recent interview. "A fight like this isn't just about the belt, it's about proving that I'm the best in the world." For Stevenson, the stakes are simple: maintain his dominance and continue building a legacy that places him among the sport's greatest. A loss, however, would be catastrophic. Not only would it end his undefeated streak, but it would also raise questions about his ability to remain at the top in a division teeming with young, hungry challengers. Stevenson's camp is well aware of the threat Schofield Jr. poses. Despite his relative inexperience, Schofield's explosive style and self-belief make him a dangerous opponent. Floyd Schofield Jr., on the other hand, views this fight as the opportunity of a lifetime. With an 18-0 record and 12 knockouts, Schofield has already established himself as a promising prospect, but a victory over Stevenson would elevate him to contender status, unlocking doors to bigger paydays, more prestigious fights, and global recognition. "This is what we've been working for," Schofield Jr. recently stated. "I'm not just stepping into the ring to compete, I'm stepping in to win, to shock the world." At just 21 years old, Schofield Jr. brings youthful energy and a willingness to take risks. His unorthodox style, combined with his knockout power, makes him a unique challenge for Stevenson. While critics point to Schofield's lack of experience against top-tier competition, his camp insists that he is more than ready. "They can doubt us all they want," said Floyd Schofield Sr., his father and trainer. "But come fight night, they'll see what we're made of." Schofield Sr. has been instrumental in his son's rise, serving as both his mentor and motivator. His confidence in their training philosophy has been unwavering, and he's not shy about making bold predictions. "We're not losing to Shakur," he declared. "We've prepared for this moment our entire lives. Everything we've been through has led to this fight." For Schofield Sr., this fight is deeply personal. A victory would not only validate his approach to training, but also silence the doubters who question whether his son belongs in the same ring as Stevenson. The elder Schofield has faced criticism for pushing his son into such a high-stakes fight at this stage of his career, but he remains steadfast in his belief that the risk is worth the reward. While Stevenson has a significant edge in experience, having fought 157 professional rounds compared to Schofield's 77, the younger fighter's power cannot be underestimated. Schofield's 67% knockout rate speaks to his ability to end fights decisively, a factor that Stevenson will need to neutralize early. Shakur is a master of the sweet science, but Schofield's unpredictability is what makes this fight intriguing. He's not afraid to take risks, and that's for sure. The mental game will also play a crucial role. Stevenson's confidence stems from years of dominance and a belief in his superior skill set. Schofield, however, enters the fight with nothing to lose and everything to gain. That dynamic could create an unpredictable atmosphere, especially if Schofield can disrupt Stevenson's rhythm early in the bout. The backdrop of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, adds another layer of intrigue. The fight is part of a larger push to bring high-profile boxing events to the region, and the organizers are pulling out all the stops to ensure it's a spectacle. The global spotlight will be firmly on both fighters, amplifying the pressure and raising the stakes even further. As the fight approaches, the buzz continues to grow. Fans and pundits alike are debating the potential outcomes, with opinions sharply divided. Some see Stevenson's experience and technical prowess as insurmountable, while others believe Schofield's raw talent and hunger could lead to an upset. It's a classic matchup of skill versus power. If Stevenson can keep the fight at his pace, he'll cruise to victory. But if Schofield can turn it into a dogfight, all bets are off. I actually think Shakur is one of the better 10 to 12 fighters on the planet. Shakur is a special guy also, but rugged, athletic guys tend to give smooth boxers hard fights. Sean Porter gave everybody hard fights, and that's who Kid Austin reminds me of the most. Tim Bradley is in the Hall of Fame. He was rugged, athletic, and gave everybody a tough fight, said Stephen Edwards, a boxing analyst. For Schofield Sr., the fight is a chance to prove that their unconventional path to the top was the right one. His outspoken nature and bold predictions have drawn attention, but they've also placed a target on his back. People love to doubt us because we don't do things the way they're used to, he said. But that's what makes us different. That's what makes us dangerous. Regardless of the outcome, the fight will have lasting implications for both fighters. For Stevenson, a win solidifies his place as the king of the lightweight division and keeps him on track for even bigger fights against the likes of Devin Haney or Gervonta Davis. For Schofield Jr., a victory would be transformative, catapulting him into the upper echelon of the sport and proving that he belongs among boxing's elite. As the final preparations are made, both camps are exuding confidence. Stevenson's team is focused on maintaining their champion's composure and sticking to the game plan, while the Schofields are embracing the underdog role and preparing to shock the world. One thing is certain, when the bell rings, the lightweight division will never be the same. Let us know in the comments below who you think will come out on top in this highly anticipated lightweight clash. And as always, show us some boxing love with a like and sub. Make sure to turn on the notification bell to stay tuned with the latest updates from the boxing world.